Hi guys, my name is Vincent Trifoletti. I'm the founder and CEO, and today we are going to be covering how you can grow your medical practice or franchise through personal injury. Now, we've been in the space for over half a decade, and we've worked with some of the biggest providers in the industry, and we're going to be covering the exact system that's adding between 3 to 5 unattached cases every single month to certain clinics and franchises, and how you can do the exact same thing. So if you're watching this video, then you likely already understand the value that personal injury cases can bring, but that's not why you're watching. You're watching because there's a very big problem. The problem is generating these cases on a consistent basis, on a regular basis, okay? And your practice might look something like this. You're probably getting patients already. You may have unattached, or maybe not unattached, but you may have patients coming in, but it's relatively random, okay? It's unpredictable. You are probably getting referrals from attorneys, but that's very inconsistent. Some months you know what to expect, and others it just completely falls apart, okay? On top of that, you might have this pressure once care has already been delivered to reduce your bill. That's a big problem in itself. On top of that, okay, things are getting harder and harder nowadays because the market is growing, right? You have increased competition in your area. So it seems like there's so much stacked against you. And what happens all too often is we fall into this trap, okay? The trap is you let your growth, your clinic's growth, be dictated by your referral partners. You're not actually in the driver's seat. You do not control your own outcome. You don't control how many cases you get. So you completely rely and put all of your faith in your partners. And if things go south, then so does your cases, okay? So what happens is some months it's going really well, but then it slows down and it fluctuates. It fluctuates all too often. You think you're succeeding, you think you're growing, but at the end of the day, it stays exactly where it is, okay? And it does not have to be that way. There is a way forward. There is a solution to this. Now, I want you to ask yourself, stop and think for a second. When you look at all the most successful clinics in PI, what is one thing that they all have in common? Think about it. Well, the answer is control. They control. They don't react to patients coming in. They control. They have their own source of unattached cases, okay? And they have a system where they control. They're in the driver's seat. They're not letting the referral partners dictate how well they succeed. And this system is bringing them unattached cases every single month. Okay, so instead of growth being so up and down like this, it starts to increase, okay? Now, why is that? Well, because not only is getting these types of cases going to help grow your practice, but it's also going to put you in a position where you can use it as leverage. You can strengthen your current relationships with attorneys and even use it as leverage to help set up additional relationships with even more and better qualified partners, attorneys, firms in your area. Okay, the sky is the limit once you have the right system in your corner. Now, before we cover the system, we specifically built this. Okay, this is built for doctors by doctors. This did not happen overnight. Okay, but we saw the same thing everywhere. And your clinic might be in this same situation. Great clinics, great doctors, great staff, documentation, narrative, communication, everything was where it needed to be. But at the end of the day, there's no reliable way to generate consistent personal injury growth. Okay, consistent is what we're looking for. If we go back, we don't want this up and down. We want it to continuing to go up, okay, month after month. But how do we do that? Okay, our team has created the first true performance-based personal injury acquisition system to help clinics dominate their market. Okay, so let's talk about how this works, because it's very straightforward, it's very simple, but the better you understand this, the better the outcome essentially. So number one, your clinic is going to be plugged into our system that's already generating thousands of personal injury cases every single month. And every single time this happens, you are the exclusive provider in the area. Okay, a big aspect of our program is location exclusivity, which we'll cover in a minute. But you become the exclusive doctor, the exclusive clinic, the exclusive provider in your area who is getting these cases sent to them. Okay, this third step is we help you leverage the system to strengthen your relationships with attorneys and set up additional ones. So not only do you have unattached patients coming in, you now have a system to partner you with new firms, qualified firms in your area, okay? Now, I will preface, the reason that we are able to get such exceptional results is because we limit how many people we work with. I'm sure all of you watching this are great. We would love to work with everybody, but the reality is we can only provide exceptional results by limiting the number of clinics in an area that we work with, okay? So if you're serious about growing, then I recommend scheduling a call with our team. Now, I want to take you guys through a quick testimonial, okay? I've used a lot of different providers and marketing companies in my time, and I can say this is the easiest way to grow your personal injury volume. Nothing compares to the speed of setup, the consistency, and the support you get. This is Andrew Weber, okay? He got 46 new personal injury cases directly from us in his first year, okay? Now, another testimonial is Samantha and David. Samantha said, we would not have the growth we do without this program. It has been an absolute game changer for us. Now, this is exceptional. In 8 months, they closed 26 new cases from our system. Okay, this added a little over $100,000 in revenue, but this is within their first 8 months of joining. Now, if you are looking for this same level of growth, if you're ready to unlock your clinic's full potential, and you haven't already, then I strongly encourage you schedule a call with our team. And if your area is available, I recommend and I encourage you to take action, because as soon as a spot is taken, then that area is gone permanently. Again, I'm sure everybody watching this is great. You're probably lovely, and we would love to offer a spot to you. But the reality is, for us to be able to pull off the results that we do, we just simply have to limit who we work with. So if you haven't already, then I recommend scheduling a call with our team. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.